What's up, everybody on YouTube? It's your boy, the Memphis XL. Alright, back at you with all of my card games. The show, we take a look at whatever deck we want to take a look at. We have ourselves good old times doing it. Today, everybody, we have a fan suggestion for good old Traptrix. Not quite H.A.T, this version. I mean, we do have some elements. We have the Traptrix, we have the artifacts, and we do kind of have a hand trap or two, so consider this the Diet Coke of a H.A.T deck. It's not quite H.A.T, but it's close. It's close. Regardless, we're going to go into good old Yugioh Pro this Traptrix deck, so we're going to be going first, completely screwing our opponents over so they don't even know what to do with themselves, and we're going to have ourselves a good time doing it. So, for now, let's go for the deck list and then get to the duels. For our main deck, we're running 2 copies of Parallel Exceed, 3 copies of Fantastical Dragon Phantasme, 2 copies of Artifact Scythe, 2 copies of Traptrix Dionaya, 3 copies of Traptrix Murmello, 2 copies of Traptrix Mantis, 3 copies of Traptrix Vesiculo. We got 2 copies of Pot of Prosperity, a Doubler Nethin. We got double Impermanence, triple Artifact Sanctum, double Bottomless Trap Hole, double Grave Digger's Trap Hole, triple Torrential Tribute, triple Traptrix, double Compulsory Evacuation Device. We have double Phantom Knight's Shade Brigadine, and the nice little Imperial Order. For our extra deck, we have 3 copies of Traptrix Sarah, 1 copy Traptrix Cularia. We got Nightmares Phoenix and Unicorn. We have Axis Code Talker, Boral Sword Dragon. You got Utopia Double. You got Traptrix Rafflesia. You got Baguska, Traptrix Alamaris. We got number 39 Utopia, Utopia Lightning, as well as double Azu Sky Thunder. So, with all that being said, we got ourselves our nice little deck. Side deck, just additional tech cards, you know, artifacts, more hand trap things. How about Artifact Lancia to stop your opponent from banishing stuff? You have other Traptrix, Attrax let you play your trap holes from your hand. Genodazao let you recover your trap cards. It's nice. More rank 4 fodder and Kage. Nephthys is alright, summoning off of Sarah, but you rarely need her. So that's just another option. I don't know why there's another Utopia Double in here. We got Super Parley, but you know, that's just an optional thing if you want to screw your opponent over, fill up with whatever fusions you really want to use. Other trap holes, Time Space Trap Hole, pretty nice. Duster if you want to get rid of spell traps, and just whatever other normal traps you can think of to really just mess with your opponent. So with all that being said, let's go into Yugioh Pro, show this deck off, show you how it works, and we'll have ourselves a good time. Alrighty, for our first opponent, you want to go first with this deck. It's very important that you go first. Don't do quite as well going second with this deck. You can on occasion, but not ideal. Let's see here. Almost hit surrender for no reason. His hand, not perfect, but it'll work. It'll work. We're going to summon Traptrix Murmello. This is our primary searching monster. When it's a summon, I can search a whole normal trap card. And what do I want? I'm going to go with the OG Bottomless Trap Hole, actually. You know, we got 2 trap holes in this deck. We have the Bottomless, which can destroy 1,500 attack or more monsters and banish them. And we got Gravedigger Hole, which is good for getting rid of hand traps and things. So we're going to go ahead and make our Link 1, Sarah. Sarah is very important in this deck. If a normal trap is activated, I can summon a Traptrix. If a Traptrix effect activates, I can set a trap hole. This is very nice. So we're going to go ahead and set both of these. And we'll set our Scythe, just in case we need it. And we'll end our turn. So the whole idea, if you don't know, Traptrix are very simple. They're very simple. Set themselves just a little bit up, and then flood the opponent with trap cards. That's all you really need to do. So we're up against a Zexal deck. Okay. Well, I can stop his, what do you call it? I can stop his rank up spells. But I got Imperial Order. And yeah, he'll go for Utopia Double. That's nice and all. But I've got Bottomless Trap Hole, so I don't know what he's expecting to do there. Like, even if he makes Utopia, I can just Bottomless Trap Hole it. So, that's the whole idea of this deck, is just completely mess with your opponent, stop him from doing stuff. Because he's going to go for Utopia Double's effect soon, or maybe not, I don't know. Okay, there he goes. He's going to go for Utopia Double. That's going to summon Utopia from the deck. On top of this, I will hit it with bottomless trap hole, and then my opponent shall cry. Even if it doesn't work quite that way, I will be able to do other things. So, yeah, that's the whole idea with Traptrix. Just know what your opponent's doing and stop them from doing it. You know, just demoralization. You don't want to demoralize your opponent. Stop him from wanting to win. What is this? What the heck? Is that an alternative artwork? I have not seen that one. That's an alternate art I have not seen before. Weird. I mean, that's like Utopia in his, like, weird folded up form. I've not seen that one. Weird. Alright, so there goes Utopia. Like I say, Sarah's gonna go off. And because he has a set card, I'm gonna go and search another Murmello. Because Murmello destroys spell traps when she's special summoned. So we're gonna go ahead and pop a Faith down. And then, like I say, Sarah goes off, and my opponent loses connection. So that is perfectly... so that is exactly how Traptrix do it, folks. We just set ourselves up, and we annoy people to death until they can't take it anymore. You know, you set yourself up just the right way, your opponent really can't do much against you. And we were pretty set, even if he could get over Imperial Ore, even if I didn't have it, and he, like, hit me with Harpy's Feather Duster, I've got the Scythe. I could lock him out of the extra deck for a whole turn. Could he survive a whole turn? Maybe, but probably not. Regardless, there's a win against Utopia. Let's go for duel number 2. Hopefully find a victim who is willing to duel a little bit longer. We'll see how it goes. Might be a lot of very quick duels today, but for now, duel number 2 coming. And we'll talk more about, like, how this deck works. Alrighty, duel numero dos. Let's go and do it again. I messed up the delivery there, but it's okay. It's okay. I was trying something a little different. Okay, what do we have for an opening hand? Again, very nice opening hand. We have Torrential Tribute. Fun fact about Sarah, unaffected by all trap cards. So what we're going to do is the following. Summon Murmello. Activate Murmello. If he hits us with Ash, that's fine. We're going to go ahead and I have Gravedigger Hole. I'm just going to get myself a Bottomless Trap Hole. Because I like Bottomless Trap Hole a lot. And we're going to go ahead and make Sarah. You have Sarah as a 3-up for a lot of reasons. She's just that good. She is the boss monster. There's a bigger link in Traptrix, but Sarah is still the boss monster. And we're going to go ahead and set Torrential. And we'll set Compulse. And we'll set the Gravedigger Hole. I'm going to keep Bottomless to make him keep guessing. And we'll end our turn. So we'll see what our opponent can do. You know, Traptrix Sarah, she's just your go-to. You know, you never want to go without Sarah. You always start off with Sarah. I mean, you could start off with Urella, or whatever her name is. I can't. Oh, pardon. Held up something in my throat. Our Link 2 is a nice monster. Don't get me wrong. She lets you reuse your trap holes after you've activated them. It's pretty nice. But it's not something really worth turboing out first turn. You know what I mean? Alright, so he's playing some sort of red Dragon's Arcfiend deck, which is cool and all. Interesting. Actually, did he get, oh no, this is Magikey's. Interesting. Alright. I don't remember exactly how Magikey's work, but I know how Torrential Tribute works. Nuke the board. Alright, and then Sarah's going to go off, get us a monster, and the monster we are going to get is... I wish he had anything. I don't have a trap hole in the grave. I'm going to go for Mantis. So, Mantis, normal summons, you add a Traptrix monster. But it also has the effect that I can bounce one of my spell traps to set a new spell trap, which is good if your opponent tries to, you know, hit you with, like, spell trap removal or something. Obviously, it doesn't work on Harpy's Feather Duster, but you know what I mean. Okay, that's fine. This is perfect. I get to show exactly what I'm talking about. So I can be like, I activate. I'm going to bounce this. Not going to activate it. Then I'm going to set the same card. And that's going to activate Sarah's effect. So now I get my other Bottomless Trap Hole. So now my opponent's going to think I have 2 of these. He's really not going to want to do any battling. So now the only issue we have is the fact that we don't have a monster bigger than Mermello. Because Mello is the second strongest of the Traptrix monsters, if you didn't know. Let's see here. Yeah, I was kind of hoping my opponent would do a little more. This deck thrives on my opponent trying to do lots of stuff. So we're going to make another Sarah. Sarah numero dos. Now that way, if we're lucky, he'll summon a monster, I'll Torrential Tribute. Do it all over again. That's what I want to do. No, he's a smidge smarter than that. Unfortunate. But this will work just fine. Compulse. Get my Mermello back. And get a monster out. Very nice. Let's see here. I still don't have a trap hole in the graveyard. So I'm not going to summon DNI. DNI is good for recovering your trap holes. If she's special summoned, you can set one of your normal trap holes in the grave. But there are none in the grave. So I'm going to get... Let's get Vesiculo. She don't do nothing right now, but I'll get Vesiculo. Why not? And no, I don't need a Torrential yet. Yeah, Vesiculo is one of the newer trap tricks. You can special summon her from the hand by ditching one of your set spell traps. Not something you often want to do, but if you really, really need it, like if you really want like a rank 4 or something, it's useful. It really is. Let's see here. Summon forth Mermello. And I'm out of trap holes. Okay, that's fine. Let's summon out our Link 2. I could summon Orphlesia and stuff, but I want to go on the offensive. So I'm going to go for Cularia. Let's see here. Boom, boom. Right here. So, also unaffected by trap cards. What this monster does is, after I activate a whole normal trap, I can set it instead of sending it to the grave. It's a once per turn, but it's nice. And I am going to nuke board. There's no need to, but I'm going to nuke board so I get more stuff. Because I like to get stuff, man. I like to get stuff and things. So, summon out... Let's see... I could summon Mermello. I'm going to summon Mermello because there are no more hold trap cards. That way I at least have more damage. I like to do some damage. Traptrix, not really about doing damage. So, it's nice to have, like, all the monsters with the attack. You know, I could have put Atrax in here if I really wanted the attack value. But, like I said, Atrax is... She's useful. Not as useful as the rest. Alright, should be good. Let's set another trap hole. Again, we're not going to set everything. I could set everything, but I'd rather not. Just in case of that one chance he has Harpy's Feather Duster. So, during the end phase, Otalaria is going to special summon one of my trap tricks from the grave. Very nice. During the end phase, bring back a monster. Next turn, I can make Orphlesia, who at this point in the game will do us very little other than offer some protection. You know, Orphlesia is really good going first. If you can make Orphlesia as well as Sarah, it's really nice. Because Orphlesia lets you use your trap holes from the deck. What does this do? And this card's almost on entire level 4 monster in the event, so in defense, but okay. Like I said, I really don't know that much about Magikeys. All I know is that they exist. They're an archetype. They do things. They do stuff and things. Alright, you're going after Sarah, unfortunate. But unimportant, because Cularia will just bring back Sarah. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. Yeah, it's only during my end phase, but it counts. It counts. Let's see. It's got a set card. Alamara. Summon. Let's see. Let's summon Alamara. I could make Utopia, but I'm a little worried as to what that is. Like I said, I don't know what his cards do. So I'd rather make Alamaris. Very nice monster, Alamaris. I can attach 2 materials and summon a monster from the grave. And yeah, let's do that. We're going to activate our monster's effect. Attach 2 materials. Bring back Mermello. Haha. Mermello will pop this. Preparation of rites, you say. Okay. Alright, well, we're pretty much done. This guy, he's trying to set himself up. But Traptrix don't give no room to anybody. That's their whole plan. So we'll get rid of all of his everything. And And that should do it. I mean, I've got double grave. I mean, I can only use one Gravedigger Trap Hole. No, I can use them both. What are the odds of him using enough to do both? Not very much. But it's all good. We're pretty much done here. My opponent can't do nothing. He can't do nothing. I'm going to bring back Sarah just because I can't. Well, I can't bring back Sarah, but I can bring back Mantis in case he tries to pop my stuff again. Hello. So yeah, well, that's Traptrix for you guys. They just annoy people to death until they can't do no more. You know, the only important thing is go first. You know, if Traptrix don't go first, then you pretty much just scoop. But, you know, we don't have to do that today. So, there's another win for our Traptrix ladies, or boys, or whatever you want to call them. Let's go for Duel 3, and see what else we can do. Alrighty, our third opponent. So far, so good. Doing good so far, I had to say. Now, Traptrix, like I said, they're not a very complicated deck. They're pretty easy to understand. This opening hand, it's alright. It's not great, but it's alright, I would say. So, we'll go ahead and summon a gold Murmello. Say it's just another card. See if he's got any Ash Blossoms. Okay, I don't see any Ash Blossoms. I'll go ahead and give it another Gravedigger's Hole. I kind of want to summon a Rafflesia. Not quite the right hand for a Rafflesia, though. Some hands, you can make both Sarah and Rafflesia, and things get really good. But this is not one of those hands. Not really. If I had more stuff, I would consider that. Like, if I had my Shade Brigadine especially, I would definitely do that. But I don't. So go ahead and we should be good. You know, I've got my Artifact Sanctum, double Gravedigger Hole. If he tries to do anything in the hand, he's going to lose a lot of life points. Upstart Gabbo. I say. Okay, that just means Darklords. Take 2 Darklords, summon, okay. I am going to wait. I'm going to wait, because if he gets Itchel, I can use Gravedigger's Hole on Itchel. And then that will deny him not only the Itchel, it'll also do some damage. I feel like this is a good move. You gotta use your brain. Gotta use your brain and stuff, man. You can't just do things willy-nilly. So I'll use Gravedigger's Hole. That's a negation. And now I get my Sarah off. I can summon one of my guys, my gals, whatever you want to call them. Some say the Traptrix are dudes. Some say it's the girls. You know, whichever way you want it. Whichever way you want it. Let's go for Dianaya. Finally get this girl special summoned. When she gets special summoned, I can set my trap hole again. It is very nice. It does get banished from my next end phase, so if I don't use it, I lose it. But such is how it is. So let's go ahead, Sarah, again. Set the bottomless. We got so many trap holes. So now we gotta see what our opponent's gonna do. Darklords contact, you say. Summons in defense mode. Let's go ahead and stop extra deck shenanigans. I don't trust. I don't trust. Summon the Scythe. What can he summon back? Probably Itchel, because it has the most defense. Yep. And that is a quickie, so he can, yeah, he'll use that, get contact again, because that's how Darklords work. Use their spells more than once. And now he can't do extra deck things. So the most he can do is beat over Sarah, which is not a big deal. This is why you run 3 Sarah, because she gets punched in the face an alarming amount of times. I don't know why. It's almost like people have a problem with Traptrix. Couldn't tell you why. Alright, ooh, I could go for the Utopia double gambit. I think I might do that. You know, that's kind of... Oh, wait. There we go. You gotta use a Traptrix monster. Summon out Sarah. And now we go for Parallel Exceed. He's on the sleep for a reason. Very nice dude. If I link, I can summon him out as level 4. And then he's going to summon another copy of himself. Which is why you really only need 2 of these dudes. You only do this once. You could run them at 3, but sometimes that gets a little bricky. On occasion. So let's go ahead. Do the Utopia double shuffle. It's a very annoying combo. But at the same time, it's very effective. And my opponent surrenders. So basically what this was going to do, I could attach material from this card, add double or nothing, and then re-overlay this into Utopia, the original. His attack will become double, but he can't attack directly. And then double or nothing, basically, if my monster's attack's negated, I can double my attack and attack again. And that's what Utopia does. He can negate attacks, including his own. So basically, I can just do like 10,000 points or about so much damage. So that's kind of what Traptrix like to call their main beat stick, is good old Utopia double. So that's what I was planning to do, but you know what? We were able to do most of the things we wanted to do. I mean, we got Traptrix Sarah going, Scythe going, had all the holes in the world, and Utopia double's about to go. So I call that a very successful run of Traptrix. Let's go for one more duel, see if there's anything else we can get up to, any more shenanigans, and we'll call it a day. Alrighty, fourth and final opponent of the day. Let's just go out with a bang, folks. We've had a good day with Traptrix, I feel. You know? I haven't even summoned Rafflesia. You know, that's the sad thing about Rafflesia. Like, there's so many other Traptrix things you can do. They mostly revolve around Sarah. It used to be all about Rafflesia. But, you know, maybe this time we'll just go for Rafflesia even though we don't need to. You know, let's do that. I'd like to do that. Although this hand is... I have a feeling this hand is telling me that I'm going to have to wait on the Rafflesia. I just have this weird feeling that that is the case because, as you can clearly see, I don't have a single Traptrix monster, although I do have Exceed. So, all I really need is a Traptrix monster, and I will be good, because then I can summon Sarah, summon Exceed, summon another Exceed, and then make Rafflesia. And then I will be able to activate my trap holes from my deck, and that will be a good thing. So, my opponent is either playing a very defensive deck as well as mine, or they have bricked, one of the other. Although, I can tell you right now, he does not play Pendulums. He would not block the Pendulum Scales if that was the case. Oh, hey, a Traptrix monster. Very nice. Alright, let's go ahead and summon Murmello. Good old Murmello, the searcher of trap holes. What you got? You got something for me? What is this? A faint plan. Pardon? A faint plan. Okay then. I have not seen this card in like 20-something years. That card is it's what the ancients would call old as trash. It's as old as dirt. It's a very old card. It's a very old card. That's all I'm going to say about it. Alright, so I could Torrential Tribute. I'll do that in a little bit. First, Parallel Exceed. Parallel Exceed will summon another copy of himself. I shall summon forth another copy of himself. And no, I don't want to blow up the things I just went to the trouble of making. Thank you. Alrighty, let's see. Because of your card effect in the grave. Attach material. Ooh, I could steal his stuff with Alamaris too. Oh, it's such a tricky thing. I kind of want to make I really want to make Rafflesia. I really do. But this is the smarter move. At least I think so. Maybe it's a dumb move. I don't know. I don't know what this guy's playing for all you know, so let's go for Torrential Tribute. Nuke the board, except for our monsters that are unaffected by trap cards. And we'll find out what this is. Okay, luckily I have my anti-Nibiru. Sorry, Nibiru. I salute you, but you piece of garbage. Go away. No Nibiru for you. What is this? Heroes Shadow Scout. Mother flippin' Hero Shadow Scout. Okay. Opponent draws 3 cards. Both players look at the cards. This guy is either screwing with me or he's got some very convoluted strategy going on here. One or the other. Attack mode. Okay, what's this do? Are there any spells amongst them? Discard all spells to the ground. I don't even play that many spells. What the heck were you planning with this? Oh. This is some sort of weird troll deck, and I picked the wrong card. Alright. Unfortunate, but not a problem. This thing still has attack points. Alright, the Traptrix Stara is still... I keep saying Stara. Her name is Sarah. Alright, let's get our other Gravedigger hole. Because we know this guy plays Nibiru. So we know we need to be prepared for that. And let's see here. I could blow up the last set card. I don't think I need to. I don't think that's going to be a problem. If it was a problem, I would deal with it. So we'll attack with Traptrix Stata. And then Mother Flippin' Hero Shadow Scout. I can't get over the fact that this guy's playing Hero Shadow Scout in 2021. Halfway through 2021, almost. It's nutty. It's very, very nutty. Because this card is... This is one of the earlier Flet monsters. This thing is like... Is old. Is old. Very, very old and weird. Is very old and weird, and I never thought I'd actually see this card played again. So, let's say what our opponent can do. You know, I've got a Perm and two bottomless... I got a bottomless Trap Hole, I've got a Gravedigger's... I'm pretty set. I really don't think that... Well, it depends. This guy's playing a Troll deck. He probably has, like, Mystic Mind in here somewhere. I don't want to run no Mystic Mind, that's for sure. All out attacks. Monster summoned while facing on the field. Change the monster to attack position. Must attack if able to turn it is special summoned. Okay. Fascinating. I actually drew my Pot of Prosperity. Thing is, though, I only have one Trap Hole left, so making Refleege is not even really a big deal. I could still do it. I could also make Access Code Talker, too. That is also an option. Let's see. That's not quite enough for game. So, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to activate the pot. I could make Access Code Talker and do, like, most of this guy's life and damage. But I really don't need to. It is an option. It's a very tempting option. But I don't think I'll be needing to do that. Come on, give me something. Give me nothing. Okay, I'll take Shade Brigandine. Can't use it right now, but it's at least a level 4 monster. So we'll set that for next turn. And we'll attack. This guy clearly wants me to attack, but I'm going to attack him anyway. And attack. Okay, what do you have? Is another Hero Shadow Scout? No, it's Penguin Soldier. Okay, then. Are you going to take back your Scout? Yes, he is. He really wants that Hero Shadow Scout. That's probably like his ace monster or something. Is this like a reverse mill deck or something? I don't know what this guy is trying to do. You know, I thought I would understand exactly what this guy was doing. I haven't the faintest clue. It's a very weird deck this guy's going with. Penguin Soldier, Hero Shadow Scout. Okay, now that's a card I was not expecting at all. Level Limit Area B in 2021. In an era with Exceeds and Links and all that good stuff, you got a spell that only works on synchros and pendulums and stuff like that. Okay. You do you. You do you. That's all I'm going to say. You do you. Alright, where is Shade Brigandine? Summon Shade Brigandine. And then my monster gets put into attack mode. Don't really care. I played a trap card, so I get a monster. And let's see here. Do I have a Murmello? I do. I would like a Murmello. And then let's go ahead and pop that, I guess. Yeah, that'll flip me to attack, and then I go back to defense. Don't really get the point of that, but whatever, dude. You do you. Me, I got a field full of traps, and I ain't not afraid to use them. So, just bouncing around in my head exactly what I want to do here. I probably should just go for Access Code Talker, shouldn't I? As much as I'm interested to see exactly what this guy's trying to do, I think that's the smarter move. So let's go ahead. I need to have a link to have all the attack points. So we'll make Nightmare Phoenix. And I might as well pop your trap, even though there's really no need to do so. And yes, I'll draw a card, because I am co-linked. And so now we'll make Access Code Talker. H.A.T. He can't respond to this thing. And my opponent surrendered. Okay. I need to know what on earth you were up to. I really need to know. Alrighty, Traptrix 2021. Still looking good. You know, Traptrix, not a very complicated deck. Like I keep saying, it's very easy to pick up and just do. You just sit on monsters and let your opponent beat themselves upside the head with their own decks because they just don't know what to do to get around your stuff. All you really need to worry about is like Harpy's Feather Dust, but that thing's a one-off. You don't need to worry about no Harpy Feather Duster. You don't got to worry about none of that. So, I hope you enjoyed today's deck. Make sure to hit the like button if you did enjoy it. Consider subbing. That would be appreciated if you felt like subbing. You know, not a big deal if you don't want to. If you just enjoy watching the videos, that works too. So, next time on the channel, I believe, is Toons. We're looking at Toons next. Followed by Lyra Lusk. So, we got to set up a schedule here. So, your boy Memphis is signing out for now. I'll see you guys again later. Peace out. Take care. And happy dueling.